The key message I'd like people to take away is that we need to cooperate more across the industry. Areas aren't doing as much as they can, and where we are doing work, I think there's a lot of duplication of effort, and that can't be good for either parties or the customer. I think if you look at some brokers, they're doing an awful lot of work from a fraud detection point of view, but not all. And one of the things that came up in the debate earlier on was whether the aggregators are doing anything at all really other than putting some interesting messages on their websites. They've got a mass of data, and I think we need to get them to do more fraud detection work up front because that's when the whole journey begins. There was an awful lot of debate about data protection and changing rules and sharing of information. Some people are really quite positive about the new regulations. I'm not. We find it really difficult to send certain things across to the continent. You know, details of injuries, for instance, you're only allowed to give to people with medical qualifications. So I hope that people recognise the benefit of data sharing, but I don't think it's going to be an easy journey. I think we need to remember when we're talking about international fraud aspects that whilst we are very proud of the things that we've done in the UK, we shouldn't kid ourselves that we're the centre of the universe, and we should actually be open, keep our ears and eyes open to see what's happening elsewhere. It's all about sharing again, but you know, somebody's going to come up with a really good idea that's going to cost an insurance industry a huge amount of money, and that's not necessarily going to happen in the UK initially. So we should be learning what's happening in those other territories and making sure that we're prepared for it in the future. I think coming along to an event like this is really beneficial because, as well as the networking aspects, I've just had a very good conversation over coffee, which will lead to us doing some better things from a business perspective, but also in terms of you've got a collection of people that many people would cut off their right arms to have meetings with, and they're being open, they're telling you what's going on in their firms, in their world, and you can question them as well. So I think it's a great way to spend a day.